Ah.
Okay, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, we can see it great.
Okay, yep. So just starting out, I'm just kind of showing you the initial ingredients that's needed.
Wow.
Right there, I had lamb.
Goat.
Trying to actually goat. Yep.
Switch from there.
I had just one. Yep. I had goat and cut up, not diced, but like small slices of onion, and then carrots. So this is about 2.5 cups of carrots. And then typically the recipe actually uses raisin, but I don't have raisin, so I used apricot. It's a dried apricot, so about 1/2 cup of that. And then to initially putting the lamb, or actually goat, in the pressure cooker. So I just started out with about 3 tablespoons of oil, just vegetable oil.
I like how meticulous you are. Mana Maria is gonna be so happy when she reproduces your recipe.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, and then I just set the pressure cooker on saute so that the oil can, like once the oil is heat up, I was just using one of the onion to test the oil temperature. And once it starts to sizzle, I put in the rest of the onion.
I did not know pressure cooker can be set on saute. That's awesome.
Yeah. So just separating the onions. I know people sometimes just separate the onion beforehand, but well, as you saw, I actually cut out like footage for like about 10 minutes because that's how long it took for the onion to become soft.
Oh, wow.
Translucent, yeah.
Right, like almost kind of translucent. And now I put in the lamb, actually goat, and then like notice the goat have some amount of fat content, and that's good because in this recipe, it's always good to have a little bit of fat content along with the meat that I use. Just trying to put the fat side underneath so they can be fried with the oil together.
And actually, this quality of goat was really good. We got it from Giant. So.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, and it's bone in, which is like the typical way of how we eat red meat. Most of them are bone in. So. And then I was just trying to wait for a while until one side is brown and then kind of stirring them up. So the other side can be brown as well.
The kitchen smells good after this.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah. So once the surface of the goat looks like the color is changed, I added in salt. I think that's about 1 tablespoon or a little bit of, no, I think a little less than that. Because the salt grater is saying it like, it looks like a lot of salt, but actually it doesn't come out a lot at a time. So, and then I added salt and then some pepper. And then you will see I also added about a little over 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds. Like either cumin seeds or cumin powder will work.
Wow, I know when Bilal cooked the chicken biryani, it's a lot of work. This is also a lot of work.
Yeah. What did I? Oh, actually, never mind. I thought I'd pause the video.
And I'm gonna add
Yep.
chili powder.
Now,
Oh,
yeah, just showing that I am putting in cumin seeds. That's half the amount. Like I first put that and I realized maybe I can go a little more. So the total is about a little over 1 tablespoon, I believe. And when I cook, I always just eyeball everything. So it's just a matter of how I feel. And I think, you know, you don't have to be very strict on the measurement either. And yeah, and actually on this recipe, it doesn't require chili pepper, but because Bilal was next to me holding the camera, so he asked me no chili peppers. So I added that.
Yeah, a little bit of spice is always good.
So is that the Pakistani addition, or is that also a traditional Xinjiang way to cook?
I think I am kind of influenced by Bilal at that point. And that's what happens when he cooked too. If we stand next to each other, that's what happens. So now it looks like it's ready. I'm just adding the pressure. Notice that I didn't add any water because I think the amount of oil and fat is enough. And I set the timer on 20 minutes. So then I waited for like 20 minutes and after everything is done. And now I will have Bilal just join the chat from his phone. And now I will bring you next to my kitchen and we will continue.
Amazing. Ah, nice.
Yep.
Oh, it's a real wok. It's not a pan. Wow.
Yep.
Well, Anna Maria, you have to buy a wok now.
If you're gonna talk the talk, you.
You don't have to buy the wok. I think this can be configured in the, actually, the pressure cooker would actually work even better. It's just because I haven't done that before and I have to know how long I should put in the pressure cooker. I'm just doing it the way that I typically do and it's easier for me. Oh, here's the camera. All right. Look how much fat it actually came out.
Yeah.
But don't worry, the rice, all of this is supposed to be absorbed by the rice, and that's how this dish is kind of. It's not known for the healthiness about the food, so.
Oh, it's a party food, right?
Right. We don't eat this on a daily basis, so. Once this starts to really heat up, I will add in the carrots.
Oh, that's why you said we should add it in order. I see.
Yeah.
So Bilal, did you try goat before you met Ning before, or is that a new addition to your diet?
Oh no, we have a lot of goat and lamb in Pakistan too, so.
Oh, there you go. Then you can share the same party food.
Yeah. So if you notice the bottom of this is starting to bubble, that means the temperature is good enough.
Mm.
All the carrots.
It's a very colorful dish.
Yeah.
Yeah, and notice that you want the carrots to be just a little bit of thick than the typical slices. Like some of them, it's even like as thick as you know, a finger kind of thickness, but a little less than that, maybe half a finger kind of diagonal.
Oh, kind of like French fries.
Right,
Yeah.
right, a little bit of like French fries.
Is
When you steam the rice, the carrots will be softened, and if
oh.
thick enough, then by the time you take everything out, when the rice is cooked, then the carrots will kind of just melt. But if you like it that way, it's fine too. But I used to cook like that, but nowadays I'm trying to just try a different style, I guess.
Mm.
So the carrots doesn't have to be cooked. I'm just trying to let everything well combine, and then once the carrots is just a little bit of softened than before I put it in. Right now, I think it's good. Just trying to put most of the meat in the most bottom, and then make a good bed for the rice. That's about to. All right. So as this is going on, I'm going to put the stove on medium and let that do its work. I'm going to.
Just for just the rice.
I feel I can smell it, even though I honestly couldn't, but it just feels like I can smell it.
Oh, what does it smell like?
It just smells so good. Look at the steam coming out of the dish.
Hmm. Can you smell the chili powder?
You guys can we can put some in plates for you guys.
Sophia, I'm a little curious. I think my friend from Puerto Rico also told me they have famous dish for goat too. I wonder if that's also very common in your region.
So I actually don't eat a lot of goat. I eat a lot of chicken, cow, and pig, but not a lot of goat. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
So this is just the jasmine rice, and then I'm putting 2 cups. So 2 cups will be 4 portions once everything is cooked. But then, because I have a lot of meat and carrots, I am doing 2.5 cups. I mean, this is not the typical cup, I think. I don't know. Yeah? Okay. All right. So this is 2.5 cups of rice. So once everything will cook, including the meat and carrots, so today's portion is actually good for 6, at least 6 portions.
Well, Bilal, you're lucky tonight.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky to have good food tonight.
Oh, it's good that the Ramadan is over. Now you can eat before sunset.
Yeah. Ning hasn't made this dish in many, many months, so I'm glad this event came today.
I was saving the occasion.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for doing this for us.
I'm just raising the rice.
Yeah, just to take out the starch a little bit. So.
I'll just do it one more time.
Anna Maria, you mentioned you tried goat before. Is that a Honduras dish or is that a dish at a different occasion? Oh, I think her screen is frozen. That's okay.
So Qian, have you ever had any Xinjiang food before, or this is the first time?
I did. I went to college in Dalian. It's a northern city. So they do have a lot of Hui minority there. So that's how I heard about, I think the way people say it in Chinese is Xinjiang hand grabbing rice. Is that how you translate it? And so I thought, oh, that's so fun because you eat with your hands. And
Exactly, yeah. And in Pakistan and also other Asian, Central Asia country, it's very typical to use your hand to eat rice. So,
oh,
yeah.
yeah, nice. That's also a very Indian culture too, right?
South Asian, sort of.
So once I put in the rice, I am going to just kind of spread the rice across and make sure everywhere, like it's kind of like the Christmas time, right? So cover everywhere almost evenly, as even as you could. It's okay if it's not. And then right now, this is apricot. That will just kind of sprinkle it on the top.
Yeah, when you mentioned you will put raisin in the dish, I thought, oh, that's really interesting. I only heard Iranian dish do that, and I didn't know that's also a typical Xinjiang dish.
Right. I mean, some restaurants, if you go, they don't put any raisin, but in some of the home cooking, people do put raisin. It's a matter of, like, some people don't like their food to be sweet, I guess. But this won't be overpoweringly sweet. It's only a very hint. So once that is added, it's time to add water. And I will and of course, if you have any kind of stock, that'll work even better. Any kind of like chicken or beef stock will work really great. And the amount of water should be just barely covering everything because the middle is a little thicker. That's why it's not covering. But if I make sure everywhere is covered, it will be too much water. So just trying to even out the surface before I put the lid on.
I feel the dish is just getting more and more colorful.
Yeah.
All right. I think now I think we are pretty good. And where's the lid?
I think it's on the rack.
Oh.
Set the timer. How long?
So right now it's medium. I'll just put a little bit of more than maybe like 60% for the stove. And we just use yeah, so I'll put timer for 25 minutes.
So yeah, we'll set the timer for 25 minutes.
Right now, remember, just because we layer all the rice on top, the flavor is in the bottom. So you're supposed to like mix
Oh.
and notice how the bottom get a little bit of char of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's flavor.
And then the oil and everything is in the bottom, so you would want to mix the rice from the bottom so that you can.
That's
Oh,
really good.
it looks good.
Yeah, you can see the char at the bottom. So
Yeah, a
it's
little
all the
bit of.
flavor. Yeah.
Yeah, the bottom ones are the best. Bilal, please take a picture and show us later.
Yeah, and then that's that. And then I just wanted to just show you a very quick put together salad that kind of goes well. Of course, you can also just assemble your favorite salad as well. But I did this ahead of time. So I have, this is just sliced green pepper and onion in the vinegar and water. And then I'll out the water from this. The reason I put them in the vinegar water is just to kind of taken out the sharpness of the chili, the green pepper and the onion, because it's a little bit of too strong.
Mm.
And then adding them there. And then the third ingredient is just the tomato, sliced tomato. And then these three are the essential three main ingredients in there. I also did some radish just because I have them, not because that's in the recipe, but I'm putting these, I also put these radish in the vinegar water to take out the, you know, the spiciness of.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Chen, if you want to take a screenshot, you can. I don't think I have the option to take a picture here on my phone.
Oh, you can take a picture later and send it to me. No hurry, but thank you.
It might be gone before then.
Oh.
Six servings. 6 servings is what we heard.
yeah, and then just salt and pepper.
Yeah, I feel like Bilal is ready to get his fork and oh no, you don't need fork. You should eat with your hands.
Yeah, we can.
Yep, and then I'll just mix this up. And this is really just the most simple way I could do this. I don't want to put any like olive oil or anything else just because the rice is already oily. So this is the kind of the what will cut the grease out hopefully when you eat the rice.
Yep, looks good.
So yeah, that's it. I can serve a plate and then we'll take a picture.
Let's see that.
Oh yeah, that looks so good.
And this is the packet of the meat, if you're interested. I don't know if you can see if the letters are reversed or not. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we can see it great.
Mm-hmm. There's a halal symbol on the lower right.
Yeah.
Glad you saw that.
So are you going to eat with your hands or in how do you usually eat it?
I just use fork and spoon.
Yeah, we just
Oh,
use
we won't tell. Okay, we won't tell your mom. Yeah.
So,
Oh, that looks so good.
and then I just have some the salad on the
Yeah.
side.
We gotta take a good picture for Jian to put on his
Thank you.
And the color actually of the salad looks better after they're soaked in the vinegar.
Yeah.
I didn't add more vinegar because they're already sour, so like savory. Yep, and then we will take a picture of that.
Oh, thank you. So, Sophia, do you want to also show what you come up with to us?
It doesn't look as good as hers, but we already ate, so it's in a bowl. And it's this.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks good.
Yeah, it does look good. Yeah, Sophia, please take a picture. Also share with us if you don't mind.
Okay, I will. I'll send it to you.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, Ning, you have a good student now. See? She's so talented.
I know. I'm so happy that it turned out actually to look really good. I'm pretty sure it tastes even better.
Oh, yeah. Well, we are all very envious of Sophia and the Bilal and the Ning because well, I guess Anna Maria will start cooking right after this event. So yeah, but thank you so much for doing this. This is so fun. And Bilal already start eating now.
Got a taste test.
Yeah. So
Enjoy.
yeah, before we say good night, does anyone have any questions, food related or non-food related, before we say goodbye to this lovely couple? I guess we are all good, but yeah, but thank you so much. This is so nice, and I especially enjoyed your personal stories of how you grew up in Xinjiang, how you interact with different ethnicities. I really look forward to learn more about you from the future in the future. And
Well, thank you, Tian, for hosting this, and thanks everyone for your interest. I think not everyone know about Xinjiang, and not everyone know about Uyghur and Hui and other ethnicities in China. So so that's why I think this is like, to me, this is very fulfilling to do this.
That's really nice.
yeah, it was. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, Addie just gave you a thumbs up. Okay. Yeah. Well, everyone, I hope you all have a good evening. Bilal, Ning, Sophia, enjoy your meal. And I will see you all hopefully next week. Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Have a great weekend.